ॐ ॐ सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या योगविद्या सम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः ॐ यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः योगाः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्तब्रह्मविद्या योगविद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण योगवेदान्तदर्शन साधनद्वारा अस्मिन् क्षणेव आत्मानुभूति कैवल्यप्राप्ति सनातन विश्वव्याप्ति कर्मणि अस्मिन् कर्मनिष्ठानां दिग्विजयार्थं पातंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योगदर्शन शास्त्रस्य व्यास भाष्य समेत अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ योगदर्शन आचार्याणां स्मरणं। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय कपिलमहर्षये नमः। हिरण्यगर्भाय कपिलमहर्षये नमः। हिरण्यगर्भाय कपिलमहर्षये नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः। व्यास महर्षये नमः। व्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम श्री महर्षि पतंजलि प्रणीत योगदर्शन शास्त्रं द्वितीयः साधना पादः। सूत्राणि। ओम तपस्वाध्याय ईश्वर प्रणिधानानि क्रियायोगः समाधिभावनार्थः क्लेशतनूकरणार्थश्च अविद्या अस्मिता राग द्वेष अभिनिवेशाः पञ्चक्लेशाः अविद्याक्षेत्रमुत्तरेषां प्रसुप्ततनुविच्छिन्न उदाहरणानाम् अनित्य अशुचि दुःखानात्मसु नित्य शुचि सुख आत्मख्याति अविद्या। दृग्दर्शनशक्त्योः एकात्मता इव अस्मिता सुखानुशयी रागः दुःखानुशयी द्वेषः स्वरसवाही विदिशोऽपि तथा रूढोऽभिनिवेशः ते प्रतिप्रसवहेयाः सूक्ष्माः ध्यानहेयाः तद्वृत्तयः क्लेशमूलः कर्माशयः दृष्टादुष्टजन्मवेदनीयः सति मूले तद्विपाको जात्यायुर्भोगाः ते ह्लादपरितापफलाः पुण्यापुण्यहेतुत्वात् परिणामतापसंस्कारदुःखैः गुणवृत्त्यविरोधाच्च दुःखमेव सर्वमिवेकिनः हेयं दुःखमनागतम् द्रष्टुदृश्ययोः संयोगो हेयहेतुः प्रकाशक्रियास्थितिशीलं भूतेन्द्रियात्मकं भोगापवर्गार्थं दृश्यं विशेषाविशेषलिङ्गमात्रालिङ्गानि गुणपर्वाणि द्रष्टा दृशिमात्रः शुद्धोऽपि प्रत्ययानुपश्यः। Friends, a beautiful, all our shastras, sadhanas that are given, every one of them take us to one higher level. We did not at the initial level fight about which is great or which is not great. Then as per our adhikara, we are exposed to those sadhanas, keep doing, keep growing. Generally, these four sadhanas, karma yoga, to get rid of all outer worldly obligations and not to get caught up in the world, is suggested. Then Bhakti Yoga is hinted to be in touch with the maker of this world with bhakti and bhaya and empowering ourselves. Ashtanga Yoga is told to us to manage the faculties that are given, especially the chitta, not to become a liability. Then we are given the Jnana Marga to listen, understand, ponder over, contemplate, and reach out to the substratum. All are required. We are seeing Yoga Darshanam, four padas. Samadhi pada done. Now we are into sadhana pada as it indicates the name sadhana. We have to do lot of sadhanas here at the outer and inner level. For that, the required jnanam is being given to us. In fact, it looks like from the sutras, whatever we have seen so far, the knowledge itself is sadhana here. Because jnanam हमको दिया जा रहा है, सम्यक दर्शनम कहा उसको, we have to get established in it. Whole topic, if we want to remind again in 10 seconds, is Drashta Drushya Samyoga is the hetu for dukkha bahulya samsara. Therefore, if you want to come out of dukkha bahulya samsara, get freed, drashta drishya sayog ko viyog karna hai. So we are explaining or studying or understanding what comprises the drishya and what comprises drashta and their natures, their purposes. So drishya is explained to us in 3 plus 4 ways. Drashta we have seen in the yesterday's 20th mantra. Drashta drushimatraha. Then Shuddhaha api pratyayanu. So Drushi Matra is pure, immaculate Chaitanya Swarupa, is Paramatma, is Drashta. It is his highest stage, final most stage. That is where we have to reach. Drushi Matra. In that way, in him, other than that, none of the discussion of the chitta, the vrutthis, the kleshas, anything can be talked about. That's why it's called Shuddha. Or according to Vedanta, this is the thought. According to Yoga and Sankhya, other than this Drushimatra Drashta, whose nature is Drushi, there is Pradhana or the Prakriti with 3 gunas. In the purest stage of Purushatva, that Purusha is untouched by these 3 gunas. This Maya, this Prakriti, this Pradhana, therefore is who? Shuddha. So, Drug Darshana Shaktiyoho Ekatmatasmita or Drashta Drishya Samyogaha Heya Hetuhu. Drishya explained, now Drashta is Drushimatraha, Drashta Drushimatara is Shuddhaha. But in Vyavahara, Api Pratyayanu. The whole drama happening is here only, and the main point to be caught and sadhana to be done also is here only. What is that? Api pratyaya anupashya. This drashta, दुषिमात्र द्रष्टा प्रत्ययों का अनुनित्यम पश्यति देखता रहता है. Pratyaya means the buddhi pratyayas, the vrutthis. 3 gunas keep on sending or creating 3 types of vrutthis continuously in the chitta. No, when we have not experienced the self, we are at the chitta level. When we are at the chitta level, continuously chitta will have thoughts. Those thoughts depending on which guna predominant, sattvic, rasic, tamasic. Pay attentive. Of these pratyayas, this drashta is anupashyaha, only onlooker. If you maintain that onlooker nature of being a sakshi, he is never caught up in samsara. But after देखने के बाद पश्यः, any value importance he gives to the drishya, he falls down from drashta level to the jiva level of karta bhokta. इसको हमको समझना है, इसको पकड़ना है. If we maintain the drashta level without giving any value to the things, the drishya which are seen, then we never become samsari. Yeah, according to योग दर्शन प्रकृति अपना खेल खेल रहा है. अब बस तुम देखो उसको, यू डोंट इन्वॉल्व. मोक्ष इन वेदांत इज नो प्रकृति आल्सो इज एकमेवाद्वयं ब्रह्म. That's a small difference. So this one we have exhaustively seen. The drashta drushimatraha shuddhaha api pratyanupashya. In that the drashta और बुद्धि का फर्क हमने एग्जॉस्टिवली देखा. सब पुरुष बुद्धि प्रतिसंवेदी और बुद्धि से वो न स्वरूप है न विरूप है, ये सारा हमने देखा. नॉट ए स्वरूप बिकॉज वन रीजन इज दृश्य इज परिणामी, the drashta is aparinami. Second reason for which we have seen is कि drashya is for somebody else because it is samhatyakari. Purusha is not for anyone else because there is no samhatyakarikatvam in it. He is very independent. He is existing for himself. So artha purusha iti. Second. Third one is the buddhi can never be without the thoughts. Thoughts can never be. without the gunas. Gunas are jada. Therefore, always the buddhi is jada only with all its three gunas. That's what he said here. Buddhi trigunatvad achetana iti. तीन गुणों के कारण, तीन गुण जड़ होने के कारण वो अचेतन ही हमेशा बुद्धि. बट ना देन गुणा नाम तो उपद्रष्टा पुरुषा इति. The Purusha is not Jada, is Chaitana and is only Upadrashta of those three gunas, and three guna created Vrutthis in the Chitta. Therefore, Ataha na Sarupaha. Therefore, the Sarupta between Buddhi and Purusha is rejected here. Do you mean to say अत्यंत विरूप है, दोनों में संबंध ही नहीं है? अस्तु तरी विरूप ही थी. No, 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 no. ना अत्यंत विरूप. Kasmat, that's what is the second portion of the sutra. Shuddha api pratyaya anupashyaha. By himself is Shuddha, immaculate, untouched. But pratyayon ka anupashyan karta rehta hai. He goes on watching the pratyayas. Yataha pratyayam bauddham anupashyati. Just I am pausing here for you to catch. That pure conscious self is the witness, onlooker of the buddhi pratyaya. Remember, in the Atma Anubhuti Sthai, I am that Atma, other than me there is nothing. But we are studying it from the sadhana kala, no? Sadhana standpoint से samsara काल की बात हम discuss कर रहे. We have not reached the Brahman. At this level, be attentive. Buddhi being Jada cannot know itself. Somebody should know it. One point. Second is what? That somebody who knows it is pure conscious self only. At the samsara level, sadhana level, this presence of Chaitanya Atma is recognized only as the illuminator, the witness of the Vrutthis. Otherwise, उनका अस्तित्व का हमको पहचान नहीं होता. This is what in Vedanta said as in the Buddhi Guha as Drashta, Shrota, Manta, Vijnata. Bhagavan is available for our recognition. That is called as the Pravesha Shruti. We studied in Vedanta. What is the Pravesha Paramatma? There is nobody other than him to do entry or exist. वो तो ultimate है. But the whole drama of Panchamahabhut se Srishti bana, then usse Satyacha Niruktama Niruktam bana, then in that Bhagavan entered and became Karta, Bhokta, Drashta, Jnata. Why all that is said? Jnata, Drashta, Shrota, Manta, Karta, Manta, Vijnata, Shrota and Drashta. Why all that Shruti Mata brought all this stuff in? For us to recognize the presence of the Lord that way. Somewhere we have to recognize His presence. He is everywhere, but generally when He is everywhere, He is not recognizable. Same thought here it is said, कि दृशि मात्रः दृष्टा दृष्टि मात्रः शुद्धः अभी प्रत्यय अनुपश्य means what? As much the pratyaya as the buddhis being jada have require someone to be aware of it. है कि नहीं? अपने आप को तो जानते नहीं हो, कोई उसको जानने वाला चाहिए. So much is that Purusha in the initial stages require the Drishya to make his presence felt by being an illuminator. After that, there are two options. One, with the Drishya, one gets identified. Purusha comes down to the level of Jiva. At the other level, focusing on himself, that Purusha transcends the Drishya and remains himself as that pure conscious self. This last one is our goal. So the four stages are what? Self alone is there. Second, the self having created the world, he remaining as witness. Third one, the self identified with the world created becomes Jiva and suffers. How we have to reverse it? To avoid the suffering, become the witness first. Beyond that, discover you are only one without second. There is nothing to be witnessed by you other than you. वेदांत की बात. योग में हाँ है, there is a prakriti pradhana of three gunas. You are now only a mere witness. You have by no reason or means you are attached to that. That's enough for you to be mukta purusha. योग दर्शन वैसा कहता है. सो प्रत्यय अनुपश्य, तो मजबूरी से प्रत्ययों का पश्य करने के कारण ये पुरुष का केयरफुल नहीं है, तो he will fall down to the level of jiva. So this is the reason for which we cannot say that Purusha is totally unattached to the दृश्य और प्रकृति और दिस अंतःकरण, बेचारा मजबूरन, बिकॉज इनके बिना व्यवहार नहीं चलता. दैट्स वाई इन एक ज्ञानी इन अज्ञानी व्यवहार है सेम. हील ऑल्सो व्यवहार, मरे थोड़ी है, जिंदा है. फर्क क्या है उनका में? वी आफ्टर बिकमिंग दृष्टा ऑफ द दृश्य वी बिकम कर्ता भोक्ता और एनी ऑफ द इंडिविजुअल आइडेंटिटी. द ब्रह्मज्ञानी नो allow the prakriti to all the works. They maintain their drashtrutva intact. The drashtrutva never becomes the identifier with those drishyas which he is seeing in the chitta. ये वो मेंटेन करते. So he eats the ice cream but he doesn't become eater. So eating ice cream without becoming our eater is moksha there. He talks to us but he never becomes a speaker. He remains as sakshi. Then speaker also is a part of prakriti only, no? He remains only as drashta. This he has got developed it through all meditation and all. हमको नहीं पता चला इसलिए हमको लगता है he is also like us. No बेटा, in व्यवहार he looks like you but he remains in the sakshi bhav. That anubhuti is jivan mukta's anubhuti. So this we have explained yesterday. Last one was important कि अपरिणामिनी ही भोक्तृ शक्ति ही, भोक्तृ शक्ति is pure chaitanya of the Paramatma. Aparinámini, it never changes. Pratisankramacha, into that Bhoktu Shakti or Chaitanya, the things that are happening, Vrutthis, the gunas, that doesn't enter to spoil it. Like the oil never pollutes the water, water never pollutes the oil, both are of different degrees or levels. Therefore, even though you bring them together, you can't mix them up. It may appear to be mixed up, but it never. So here also, na pratisankrama, bhoktu shakti, pratisankranta iva tadvrutti anupatati. This is what it is. परिणामिनी अर्थे मीन्स द परिणाम को पाने वाला अंतःकरण वृत्ति के लिए प्रतिसंक्रांता इवा लुक्स लाइक दैट दैट चैतन्य एंटर्ड इन, ऐसा those who are not acutely aware उनके लिए ऐसा महसूस होता है. This is what in Vedanta we call as the fire and the iron ball coming together. Red hot iron ball. Iron ball is black and cold. Fire is red and hot. When they came together, a red hot iron ball is seen. So too the pure Chaitanya, it only is aware. Then the parinama is going on happening in the Vrutti. चित्त का वो परिणामिनी चित्त बिना चैतन्य का इसका अवेयरनेस किसको होगा ही नहीं. बट वाइल बिकमिंग अवेयर ऑफ इट as if gets identified, as long as one is not maintaining the witness out. That is how the experience of the things and attachment to them is felt. Tata cha uktam aparinamini hi bhoktru shakti hi apratisankrama cha. फिर भी परिणामिनी अर्थे in the objects which are seen, that is chitta vrittis, pratisankranta iva tatti vrittim anupatati. प्रतिसंक्रांत हुआ ऐसा उस वृत्ति का शेप लेते हुए वो लगता है कि वो शेप वाला हुआ. Like the water you pour in the glass, it as if appears taken the shape of the glass if it is round size, or any vessel patila में डाला जो square type है, don't you see the water is taking the square shape? Actually the water has no shape because of the vessel it appears. So too actually Paramatma is infinite, only drashta, but in being a drashta, when he is seeing the drishya, he takes the shape of the drishya to see the drishya. At that time only in the inadvertence, he gets that shape of the vritti as if his own. You understand? That shape, the water, the glass is the shape of square or circle, as if the water takes, isn't it? In that way, he says that vrittim anupatati. If you can maintain that still, though I am watching the vritti, while watching the vritti, my consciousness will have to take the shape of the vritti, then only vritti can be aware. Yet, I am not in any way connected to that vritti. I am still a Chaitanya. If one can maintain that, he is not becoming samsari. But that doesn't happen generally. Those who have not developed the acute awareness level, the Chaitanya वृत्ति का शेप लेते ही ये वृत्ति से तादात्म्य हो जाता है. Then I become that. No more I am aware of the thought, I become the thought. Actually becoming होता नहीं. The level of thought, the consciousness are different. Everywhere, like sun rays come. When they fall on an object, the sun rays only take the shape of object. Actually, sun rays have no shape. But when it takes the shape of the object, it appears that a shape. है ना? In this world, nobody seen any object. Everybody has seen the reflection of light only. And the light is such thing which can never be seen with naked eye. It needs a reflecting medium. That's why, as per science, also whatever we see is delusion only. Nobody can see any object naked without light, and light cannot be seen. So, what we see the objects are the unholy mixture of the illuminating light and the unseeable object there. है कि नहीं? वेरी विचित्र है ना, थोड़ा सा विचार करोगे तो हियर ऑल्सो दिस प्योर कॉन्शियस पुरुष when he is watching the object, the vritti of the chitta, he takes the shape of that. In that shape taking, which is necessary to become aware of it, as if he gets identified. If he gets identified truly, became Jiva Samsari. If he maintains the Sakshitva, says, I'm only Sakshi, by overpowering or covering or illuminating the whole object, I'm only becoming aware of it. I have nothing to do with that through Ahanta or Mamata. If he's maintaining it, he's never bound. So lastly says, Tasyaha cha prapta chaitanya upagraha rupaya buddhi vruttehe anukara matrataya buddhi vrittya vishishtahe jnana vrittrityakyayate. देखो interesting thing. In the pure Shuddha Chaitanya, there is a vritti aspect. And the vritti cannot be without illumination of the Paramatma. So when the Paramatma Chaitanya is illuminating that vritti's shape coming to the Paramatma Chaitanya, then we call it as Jnana Vritti. It is actually Jnapti Swarupa. But it is illuminating the vritti. For illuminating, it has to take the shape of that vritti. When it takes the shape of the vritti, then the Jnana Jakar ke Jnana Vritti ban gayo. Yet the pure Purusha is not in touch with the Vrutthis, is of different level. It's only in our non-thinking, non-deeply contemplating that this admixture of the Chaitanya, Atma and Vritti appears to happen. That acute when we become deep, when we become in our subtler meditation, this while illuminating yet not becoming one with it, that state is developed. Then I'm in this world, see the world, a part of the world is this Deha, everything is seen, yet I have that pure consciousness, which is untouched by all this, engulfing everything, beyond everything also. So here the Vedanta and Yoga come together. Now the next sutra number 21 कहता है, very good, very simply said, very good thought. That we'll discuss tomorrow. Chant the sutra. 3 बार तदर्थ एव दृश्यस्य आत्मा तदर्थ एव दृश्यस्य आत्मा तदर्थ एव दृश्यस्य आत्मा. इसका अर्थ क्या है? फॉर द पुरुषा ओनली द दृश्य इज एग्जिस्टिंग. इट हैज नो independent purpose of its own existence, which is a very crucial thought to be understood as we have to evolve in our knowledge regarding this Purusha and Prakriti, their Sanyoga. How it helps us, we will just ponder over it consciously tomorrow. So these few sutras again make us understand by it is your ignorance because of which, though instead of remaining as witnessing Atma, you are identifying with it. It is always in your choice. For millions of lives, you can continue getting identified with the Vrutthis, through that with the Upadhi and doing karma for karma phala. You can go on becoming born and dying, even though in every birth and death, still you are the pure conscious self. In any one of the life, you gain this knowledge and withdraw yourself by being only mere the witness. Your samsara ends there. Let us see tomorrow. Good thoughts there all. Very helpful for those who are very deeply wanting to understand what drama is going on inside, after which the whole outer world, inner life becomes so realistically real that we are lost in it. इन सारे चीज़ों का पर्दाफाश इन चीज़ों से होता है. Let us see. Thank you.